Sorry, that pendant's my baby. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's Gems and Jewels sale. I am switching formats to our wonderful to this stream because this is definitely the stream that if I can do it live, I want to. Perfection. Alright, I'm gonna boot us up real quick. Give me one moment, please. There we go. How's it going, everyone? Sorry, we're a little... I do not like the delay, and I'm having to reboot this over and over to get my chat. There's my chat. Chris, how's it going? Thank you. Let's take a look at my ring real quick as I test this. I have lag this time, so... It's nice to see ya. Okay, so I want it about there. That doesn't look half bad. You better behave, you little shit. Yeah. Talking to you. How's it going, everyone? Sorry, just getting started. Welcome to today's Gems and Jewels sale. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to need to make it look a little prettier, aren't I? We'll set up a little display up top. Right on. It's good that worry hasn't come about yet. I'm having a similar worry, although... Boom. Okay, I can see chat, I can see me, there is a bit of a lag. But we're good. Let's start small. Let's start with some Labradorite. Bear. How's it going, my friend? It's good to see ya. Before I get to the Labradorite, I just kind of wanted to show what I was talking about a little earlier. This is blue apatite. I really don't like this lag. That is gonna be a struggle, but we're gonna make it work somehow. This is just one of them that I have. I haven't had a chance to do all the stuff I would do normally. Yeah, I've been getting the buffers too. But yeah, I got in 8 stones this week. of blue apatite. They're all trillions. I'm lagging too. I'm trying to... It could be YouTube. Every once in a while, I keep hitting my playback speed to 1.5 so I can catch up with myself. And then... Sunspots? Is that happening today? That could do it. Because it's literally lagging from my phone, which is connected to my Wi-Fi, to my PC screen, which is running the stream through YouTube. But then again, for all I know, it could be going from my phone to the router to California all the way back here. And these bigger ones are $30 a piece. And the smaller ones are $25. I've got 3 smaller ones. Yeah, these are a pretty good price for blue apatite. That's fucking gorgeous. Oh, wow. That is $30. And I'll be showing these off again later. I got you. Let me get a lid for that one, my friend. Meow. Yeah, I know, you're a good boy. Let's see, which one is that? That is that lid. And Bear, I can just throw it in the same box. Like, it's all good. It's up to you. I'll email about it. Sucker for trillions. Gonna make me feel bad. Let's see. Yeah, that's Jesse's. Let's see here real quick. Just do a quick little once over of the ones I have. I swear, Bear, I did not purposely go out of my way looking for trillions. Like, that was not my intent. I just happened upon a score that I was like, oh, those are really nice trillions, and they're apatite, and that's not, like, a common stone that you see every day, especially this clean. I was going through some shops just to try and price it, and I see some places would be trying to get like $200 a stone on this. I could understand why. I'll probably set back 1 or 2 myself for future projects, but... Actually, that's a good question. Which one of these do I want for me? That one. I think I want that one. Sorry. Damn, actually, I just realized, Bear, you got to pick before I did. That's rare. I always keep one. Yeah, I'll show off the... See, I didn't show this one. Give me that. Ah, Chris, that's what I'm going to be showing off next, actually. That one's gorgeous. I just got the Wheel of Death, so I'm going to go back and show it again. And then I need to... Oh, Quill. Hey guys, I gotta let a couple homies know that I went live because I failed to do that. Oh, apparently there's some huge tournament going on in the gaming world that might have some effect on it. See, you, and I probably should let... Okay, there we go. Gaming? Yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable on gaming either. But I know somebody who is, and they had sent me a text telling me there was something huge going on, and that might explain the lag. No. You be silent. Yeah, I can do as many lives as I can handle doing physically or mentally. Actually, as of late, it's been the mental side that I've been struggling with. No, I want to be here. And we're lagging. It will. Sometimes the YouTube just acts up. It is what it is. And this one is 25. It's not quite as big as those other ones. Coming in at 0.81 carats. This is kind of the nice thing about these. I actually forgot to read that on yours, Bear. In 1 second. That one you picked up was 1.25 carats. And it's from Madagascar. Don't know the exact mine, but actually have some data on this one from, I'm guessing, if I had my guess, this is a JTV score, which is why I picked it up, because, you know, JTV stones, say what you want about JTV stones, they are at least usually authentic. And I like the way they treat their customers better than, like, Gem Shopping Network. Like, I think Gem Shopping Network is being a little more authentic in their whole just, or their opinion. They're kind of mean. I like, literally, they use negging and sales tactics I'm not a fan of. But, and that's why I don't like JTV versus, they're actually kind to their audience. They're sweet. I don't know that I believe it's probably an act, but they're trying. Like, it's a little more to my personal beliefs. Alrighty. There's those. We'll probably show those off again a little later. Yeah, I was just running across. I'm like, oh, that parcel's not a bad deal. That could work. Who would like to see some labradorite, huh? Well, I've got you. Hello. Heck, I even have a full pendant already in labradorite today. Actually, I got one in labradorite and then one in white labradorite, or moonstone as it's called. Toss that up there. Oh, we gotta have another piece of jewelry. I don't know. What do you guys think? Something. Excuse you, I'm doing a show, sir. I know you're being adorable and trying to get my attention. And it's fairly effective, but I am in the middle of a show. Say Z if I'm not AI. I don't know if you've seen me before, honestly. And, I mean, how often does an AI do something like that? I'm not an AI. Maybe AIs do that all the time. I have no fucking clue. But do AIs make their own jewelry? Or talk to their cat? Or make your jewelry? Jewelry that is meant for the main character? No, because AIs don't have a soul. And art takes soul. It takes the ability to be bold. Very solid proof. Welcome to the show. I proved I'm not AI and that I do not have my shit together all in one go. Thank you, Roger. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake him. God dang, that... Be right back. My sink dripping is bugging the shit out of me right now. That'd be like the most ineffective AI ever. I need to get more labs. Alright, while I'm loading up my board, I'm going to get myself caught back up since we are lagging. Thank you, YouTube, for the lag. I really, really love having some lag going. I need to get another kilo. Hold up. That reminds me. Yes, no. Several of these I will have to adjust the price, like because I haven't in months, and the price on Labradorite, especially blue, has like tripled. Like I literally cannot get this for what I'm selling or was selling it for, so I've got to kick up the price just a little bit. No, I don't cut these myself. Though, so this fire agate, I cut some stones, but usually I cut more high end, or try to cut more high end stones, because they're, how do I say, because it takes a lot of time, and I can't compete with people in India or Thailand. They can like they pay $200-300 a month for their rent. I pay almost $2,000. Not that I'm angry at them for that. Like, good on them. Competition. Oh, another moonstone piece. That one's a little rough, but that's okay. It's affordable. Damn, that is a nice moonstone, too. We will polish this one up better. Or if you want a discount, we'll leave it as it is. I'll knock off $20 for just leaving it exactly as it is. The pendant is, it's a hybrid. I do a lot of, so wrapping involved, but I'm, like, you'll notice we got these little tiny stones set in here. So I have to use more modern stone setting techniques to do that stuff. And that requires me building a solid frame for parts of it, which make these way more durable and like rave proof. Actually, this is a raver pendant. It doesn't have any gemstones that water will mess up. So, you know, your sweat will be okay. You can go dance or hike or whatever, and something like that can follow you around. This one's got some opals in it, so it might be a little more of a challenge, but thank you. I put a lot of work into those. They're my art. I'm gonna have to math this as I go, but that's okay. All right, for $4, this one has a little bit of flash on it. Dang, give me my, that lag. Oh, thank you. That cuff was a lot of work. Made that a few years ago. I really want to make another one, but can't justify. So that's $4. Yeah, that cuff is insane. In my first year, I did 2 parts as I was learning wire wrapping. I learned from Yvonne Kennedy over at Back to Earth Creations to do the more traditional stuff. Once I felt like I had mastered that, I ran across the art of wire. He's on YouTube, has some amazing tutorials. He has a masterpiece cuff he's done that's I want to say similar to this, as in quite a bit better than mine. But I wanted to test myself, so this was my 1-year challenge. It took me over 350 hours, spread out over a year. It's adjustable. It weighs like 10 ounces. And it's pretty easy to put on and take off too. Okay. Something like this, I will build one of these for about, in silver, for about 10K. For somebody. I would sell this one for about that if somebody's, I'm open to talk. Tyler59801gmail.com. Just shoot me an email. I'm open to negotiate, but honestly, I would ask that, like, we would be far better off to have me make a new one, because I have gotten so much better in the 3 years since I did this. Like, you would, for the same price, you would get something way better now. Way better. And I like, for my support, the people who support what I do, I really do care about. I want you to get, like, as much as you're paying for, especially with how much I have to charge for labor to pay rent. So I want to make it worth your time. All right, so this one is $12. Gorgeous 8.8 grams. Little over $1 a gram. Now, them blue flashes. Christy, okay. I'll put a marker on it for you. Nine. Yeah, nine is a giant one. Let's see here. That's for Chris. Since you asked, this one's $19. 18, sorry. I might drop that down a bit because I don't like that top. Actually, I might just go recut this one just because I want to learn to better cut. Meh, if it doesn't sell for 18, I'll probably work it myself, so I understand on that. It's a big one. Okay, number 3, 7.7 grams. Let's look at the color real quick. Of course it lags right there. Like, I swear it is needing to lag behind 5 to 10 seconds. Every time I try to get caught up so that I'm not lagging and I can see what I'm doing, it's like, nope. The polish on that's not quite as good as I'd like it to be, so I'm gonna just put that at $7. 7 grams, dollar gram, roughly speaking. Let's see here. 8. So at 16.5. Real quick, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who has hit that like button. It really, really helps a lot. Actually, I can't even see right now how that's going. We got 7. We're doing pretty right now. We're doing pretty good on that. Thank you, guys. Chats. And yeah, so that last one, 20. I'll leave this one. So this one is $10. It's got a very nice polish. I'm going to stop right here for a moment because I want to see if this is in my center. Sorry it takes me so long to find where the flash is, or what direction the flash is going. It's really difficult when I have this much lag, and I can't see the screen of the phone I'm streaming from. So I really appreciate the patience. Yeah, this type of streaming has some challenges, but it does. So last night's stream was the biggest stream I have ever had. We broke 10,000 views yesterday. I have never done that before. And that kind of solidified that I need to find a way to do the gems and jewels sale live somehow. Or in vertical mode. I hate it, but YouTube is basically telling me if I want people to see this content, then I need to be willing to do it in vertical. Because normally these streams do not get much love. Okay, so I think we're pretty good. Now this is a pendant I did. Copper. Very nice striations in this labradorite. It's got a beautiful polish. I'm asking $35 on this. And of course it comes with the necklace. This. If you want to upgrade, I know I recently did the video showing how I can upgrade these cheap findings to sterling silver. Add like 50, or I've got other chains. let me do some math here. Yeah, that's not too bad. I got you. We're going to make you a little box of your own at this point. I can do that, yep. I'll let you know on Reddit how much you've got in your box currently. And I'll work with you. More of, I think you have about 120 to 130 currently in your box on hold. I'll work out the details with you on Reddit later. Let's see, this one definitely gonna have to change that. 9 grams. I'm afraid to try to catch up right now. Like, if I hit that button, I love how this one has the striations going down. And that one is 15. See, we showed that one. See, this one is going to be... This next one, gorgeous. God, I need more Labradorite so badly. That is like an unfair thing. Like, no matter how much Labradorite, it always feels like I don't have enough. I mean, I'm sitting here crying about not having enough Labradorite while I have a board that is all for sale. This one's $7, by the way. Sorry, I should be, like, showing this off better. But not only do I have, you know, that board of Labradorite, I have a box with some special pieces that are like not for sale or only for use in custom projects. Like this one, for instance. If you want a custom piece with, yeah, you probably got a glimpse of that just now. With some shocking color to it. Send me an email, tyler59801@gmail.com. Because I got some pieces. I got a box of purples. Another box of just ones that I thought were pretty or nice. And then a box of like significant, big, crazy pieces of Labradorite. which is not within reach, sadly. Actually, yes, it is. Okay, I'm done showing off my pretties. Sorry. I love those stones. Those are my babies. I need a better shirt for this. I'll be right back. Normally, I don't need to worry about that. But today, I see I do. There we go. Now I look a little more presentable and like I should be selling decent jewelry, not in my pajamas. I apologize, that was bugging me. My chat is frozen. I can tell. Or I'm wrong. I'll be happy to be wrong. I can tell. Am I wrong? Cool, I was wrong. One of those moments where being wrong is a freaking great thing. I see that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Chris. Okay, so piece I had just grabbed. Thank you for your patience. I'm used to being able to like stream while I'm wearing my pajamas. And while I probably still could, might as well pretend like I'm being professional. Sorry, I am trying. This one is $4. Rightfully so. Up next, let's see what the flat. Nope. This one is $8. It's a slow day. Good day for this. I love how this one's 2 colors, but I really enjoy doing like accents that fade from one color to another. This would be a really good one of those. Up next, this is sterling silver and moonstone. Getting the flash to show on this is going to be near impossible for me. I guess you can kind of see that blue flash. It's got a blue and yellow flash to it, so it's got a little bit of rainbow. Wrapped in sterling silver. I am asking $50 for that. Already know better. Yeah, no. Four, eight. Yeah. For $16, which I don't know if how many of you guys go to like your local crystal store or something. I go hit mine up every once in a while, and I did a couple weeks back just to see how I was doing with my competition, and I went through their Labradorite again, and I was fucking shocked because they're selling like pieces like this number 11 for $15 and $25-$30 for these type of stones. I need 16 on this. Beautiful stone. This one's unmarked. I'll do 8 on that last one. It is a really cool one. I agree. Let's see here. That one is 9. Don't have a tag on this one yet. 15 on this next one. Yeah. One thing I'm not liking about this format is how long it is taking me to show these stones because of the lag. Like it's adding an extra 5 to 10 seconds to every stone just on figuring out where I'm at in the camera. All right. Next for let's see, 12.8 grams, so 17. Alright, I gotta catch up to my lag again real quick. And now it's lagging again just to make sure. Alright, now for the piece of jewelry. This piece is currently on sale, as is any item that I have for sale that is over $3,500. I am knocking $500 off of any piece that breaks 3.5 grand right off the bat. I will also throw in some sort of chain. Not this one. This one's in a private collection already, but like I will get a chain in on said pendant so that you've got like, you know, at least something like this to wear that thing on. We'll get you something. Also, just to sweeten the deal a little more, I will throw in a free mini pendant value up to $300 on any big item purchase like that. Or if you buy like several items and it hits $3,500, I'll knock $500 off of it. I know that's way out of most people's price ranges. I get it. It's just my summer sale. It's what we're doing. So this one is $4,500. This is wrapped. Okay, let me start out with the stones. And I want to polish every bit of it so it looks its magical amazingness, because it deserves it. Starting out, this is a fire agate that I polished, weighing, I want to say 50 something carats. It's like 10 grams. It's huge. It is nearly full spectrum. Purples, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. It's all there. I just put up a video on Instagram, and later today I'll be putting a video showing this off on here too, because I got a good one of it out in the light, and it's just stunning. Then we have this Mexican fire opal, which is absolutely boss. You can see play of color in it. Greens, oranges, yellows. It's really awesome, and just felt right. So I then took that combination and I made this curve here, the S shape of bigger stones. Every one of these stones I could have made a ring with, a pendant with. Like, that's a carat 0.8 or 2 carat citrine there. Like, yeah. A bunch of melee stones hard set into the frame to make it, you know, sparkle all the more in all the colors. Wrapped in sterling silver, 14 karat and 18 karat gold. And not plated. Like, if you see gold, that is solid gold wire woven in. It is wrapped front, back, all the way around and we are asking $4,500 on that. As a matter of fact, yeah. So you get this. I'll knock it from 45 to $4,000. I said not this chain. I do mean that. I'll make you a new fucking chain just like it. And, like, we throw in a little something like one of those. Or, hell, you buy this one? I'll throw in that. Just as a thank you. We'll go to town. Or, something small. Whatever fits, yeah? Whatever feels right. We will get your summer started off in style. And not the style that, is the fad. No. You make your own style with the main character energy. I'm done being an advertisement now. Thank you for your time today. I'll go back to showing rocks. Oh man, I love this one. That spectrum. What do you weigh? 40 carats? 1.5? For $10, I have this gorgeous Labradorite. It has a bunch of different colors in it, and they're in like waves. Like we got bluish green, yellow, bluish green of a different type. More, I don't know. It's pretty. Labradorite's enchanting like that. Okay. $18. Eee. I love how I can see it's hard to see, but there are striations running through the side that tell me where different layers of this are. And I can tell that whoever did the lapidary on this piece could see those because they cut that one line perfectly. 25 on that. That one should be in my box. This one is going to be at a deal. It's at $8. I'm leaving it at its old price. It has an inclusion right here. And it is noticeable unless you set it the right way, where the flash makes it just disappear. And yes, that is absolutely possible to do, but you do need a little bit more understanding of how to use the rock. So that one's $8. 25 is $8 as well. Kind of a bigger one. And then, last but not least, for $3, damn, the polish on this one's actually really nice. I could see the appeal this one has. It'll probably get bumped up to 4 if I'm being honest, eventually. It's a pretty gem, and they polished it with pride. It's struggling to flash. It's trying, though. It's trying really hard. Definitely a good stone for learning with, I would say. That one would be $3. Last but not least on this board, I have this moonstone pendant. Throw it on a chain. This pendant would be $150. I will polish it to a mirror polish. It needs a new refinish. If you want it, just hit me up. And if you don't want it like mirror polished, if you like it just the way it is, do a $30 discount, $120. Moving forward. Sorry, I'm actually considering, because I do not like the lag that is happening. Where now we're in, it's going very slowly, and I am just considering restarting the stream with in the other view. It's hard to say for me. Here, you know what? For a bit, I'm just going to show off some crazy jewelry and see what happens with the live. So, I just showed off that big piece. Let's show off this one. This one, 2100. That is a fucking steal. It should be like 27. 14 karat gold and sterling silver, wrapping a giant, singly terminated crystal. Both with 4. You could probably do either. This thing's fucking solid, bro. Like, by the way, welcome. Hello. We might be restarting the stream here. I'm deciding. I'm gonna give it a bit to see what happens with me doing this and showing off some of my nicer jewelry for a few. We'll see what happens. So yeah, 7 gram, amazing tourmaline. Right here, we have a petro quartz. It has little inclusions that glow in a black light. They're really cool. Rubellite tourmaline, sapphires, amethyst. It's good to see ya. All right. Let's see here. Let's just break out the crazy shit. So we're going to put the Labradorite away for a minute, and we're just going to see what happens if I go insane and just start showing the best stuff I have. I don't know. Viewership is really low right now. It can't hurt to try. Vax. Yes, you can. Welcome. Labradorite has gone through phases here. Like, there have been times where I've Here, fire agate? Let me pull out some fire agates, yeah? I love fire agates. We'll start with the ones that I actually cut the fire agates myself. What's up? Oh. Alright, we'll start with that one, because that was actually... Oh! Dude, there is a piece I have not shown for a while. I made this piece 6 months into my wire wrapping journey. It has been for sale the whole time, but right now it mainly resides in my like showcase, because it's kind of retired, but I would clean it up if somebody really wanted it. I just don't see it. Now again, Art of Wire, big, thing, inspiration. You can see, I kept trying to learn, but this was the first piece that I did that was a big piece for me, and it was about 6 months in. And it felt like such a huge success. And like looking back on it now, I'm like, I've come so far. But I remember being so proud of this piece, and I still really am. I flattened a spoon out that was engraved already for the backside. Then let's see here. I will start over here, actually. My apologies. Sorry, I was watching the playback on that. So, again, this design was created by, or the mechanism, how this is adjustable and closes, was invented by Miles McDonald, The Art of Wire. Check him out. Absolute genius. This was my 1-year test to see how much I had learned. It took me another year to do it, in like 350 hours plus several emails with Miles about that mechanism, because I'm like, build one, it just isn't right. Email him like, dude, what did I fuck up here? Like, scrap it, redo it. Did that back part 3 times. Then we have this puppy. Fire agate in it's okay, and the fire opals in it okay. I was playing with the design here aspect, and I really love the design aspect. I should try it with some really nice stones. Like, these are okay stones. This is an alright fire agate and Mexican fire opal. And I cabbed both of these, and then I made the pendant around it. Pretty solid pendant. Also meant to, be worn and partied in, and all that. Up next, and this one will be getting a nice view. He got really high up. I don't think he actually won, but he should have won that fucking contest, hands down. Yeah, Miles is an amazing person, super kind and genuine. He is the only person I have bought a tutorial from. I have nothing but kind things to say about Miles. Oh, yeah, I know, the laser welder. I want one so... I was literally discovering laser welders and telling myself I needed one when he got one, and I was so jealous. Just so jealous. The man's talented. My work has started to diverge from like what I've learned from him, but a lot of what I learned from him, like the thick frames, are still the same. Like, I really like that style and feel. It just calls to me. But I also like using 5 billion stones in my work, like on this one. I polished this fire agate myself. Fire opal. I did not polish, but it came to me and I knew it was meant for this. It's got beautiful play of color in it. It's just super jelly. Oh, nice. Um, yeah, and gold fill is a good option if you're not wanting the piece to be like... There's about $400 in gold in this. And that's such a little amount of wire. Like, it does not seem like there's that much gold in this piece, but there is. Yes, this is... Yeah, I'm weird like that. If I use gold, I just go with solid 14 or 18K. Yeah, the small stones are set in, so you can kind of see I do hybrids. So a lot of this is soldered to a frame, and a very solid frame in there that I then wrap onto, and then afterwards I wrap the back as well. Sometimes I'll even wrap like colored gems into the back. I should wrap a couple into this one just for the lulz. Like, why not? But like, that's how I also have these tube settings, and they're set into the frame. Now, this is wire wrapped. Actually, as a matter of fact, bro, here, give me a second. I will just show you how that was made. I just put a link in... Yeah, that's pretty much all you need is a flex shaft, the bit, and the tube. And I would, like, maybe a rock, a smooth piece of agate or something. I'm trying to find one right now, actually, just to demonstrate with. Really? I need a piece of agate, so I can't find one. The fuck? It's not like I don't have 5 billion pieces of agate around my house. So, like, just a chunk like this can be used to push the edge over. And it'll also, if you got a good polish on the agate, it'll polish around the sides when you do it. It's like a burnisher. There's nothing wrong with 14 over 20. Well, and that means it's 14 karat 1/20th of the weight is gold, with the rest being whatever. That is an affordable price for it. And there's a lot to be said about that, and especially in today's economy. Also, that 5%'s better than plated by far. I think it's a great option. I just personally, I want like something like this. The price on this, by the way, I should $750 for this small one. 4.5K, which again, $500 off anything over 3,500, or any purchase over 500. But yeah, so something this big, I feel like I would feel obligated if someone got a hold of me 5 years from now and the gold had worn off. I'd feel obligated to replace the gold. That's just kind of who I am. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go from the start. But I'm also always trying to push and make these big ass stupid pendants that are super crazy and over the top. By the way, I just want to say Will called it on you. After going and looking at your work last night, you do some shockingly beautiful in the mail. They're in the mail somewhere, or in Fort Knox. I don't know. You do some great work, bro. Like, beautiful. I love your style. I did not polish this piece of fire agate, but it was just really beautiful. I got carried away, and I just wanted to make a banger for people who do festivals and stuff that would, like, stand up to any festival life. This piece is solid as hell. It's also comfortable to wear. Like, it's meant to rub back and forth and whatever, dance, party, can hike a mountain with it. It will do just fine. Right? I feel that. I can't say all my pieces are like that, because I work with a lot of opals and stuff, and I can't make that claim about an opal. Like, some pieces just aren't meant to be worn every day. Or worn while you're at a fucking 3-day rave that you have to backpack for a week to get to and get out of. Like, some pieces just aren't meant. Actually, this one, which I'll be showing off soon, probably not meant for that type of adventuring, because way low opals just need to be loved on. So, Vax, you really like fire opal? I'm guessing. Okay, that I could see that. The opal, though, like, they can get damaged real easily. So this one is also 2100. And it's got a plethora of garnets, rhodolite garnets, other types of garnets from spessartine to hessonite, chrome diopside, tourmalines and sapphires, and diamonds with fire agate. It is difficult. I know the challenge. So Walo, Ethiopian opals, any type of chemicals like that in water can make them go that milky yellow and make the fire or the play of color less noticeable. They can also crack from sunlight. Like literally, I had one morning 5 minutes or less of the rising sunlight. Not that hot of a day, but it was coming through smoke, and I think it was just the wrong spectrum. And it cracked 3 of my opals in one go. I was just heartbroken that day. But even Australian opals, like they say they're way better, etc. This piece, 3,500, which means it wins. This is the one chain I have that it would not come with, but I will give $150 discount on a gold chain, so this one would only be $100 extra, so $3,100 for the whole necklace if you wanted this with the pendant. Oh, nice. Opal guy, I have a question I need answered, and I think you know the answer. Thank you for dropping in. Mexican fire opal. When faceting, I use super glue, and then I get it off my dop by just putting the whole thing in acetone. If I do that with Mexican fire opal or hydrophanic opal of any kind, can that damage it? Also, I'll be right back because there's something I have a feeling homie would like. So I am prepping some pieces for, projects in the coming future. But yeah, I keep wondering if Mexican fire opal is safe. So this is in a private collection currently. By a private collection, I mean mine. Oh, sorry. Acetone, well, I could probably just leave the question as a comment on one of your videos, so here, I know what to do. Fire opal. I'm wondering if fire opal can be put into acetone safely while I'm trying to remove it from a dop. But that said, I can also... Shit. That was a mistake. My bad there. So yeah, this is just a really beautiful purple and green. You're all good, Iris. We've been lagging. It happens. I knew you would be off watching the videos. Totally okay with it. I hope you've had a wonderful Saturday morning, Iris. It's good to see you. It's hard to get it to show off right now because of the lag, but it's got such gorgeous color. I did not cut that one. I cut this one. And I cut this one, which I'm still working on fully getting it polished the way I want it. It's got a nice purple flash in the middle. This one, I feel like I need to do a little bit more work on. But it has just a plethora of colors to it. Including purple. And, oh. This one has purples, or, well, blues and greens, I guess. And I cut this one. And I'm very proud of it. It is very hard, and bro, I wish I had time to show you all the crappy ones that I've cut that didn't turn out very well. As the Opal guy says, practice. And then some more practice, and a bit more practice after that. Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep working towards it. I'll go back to gemstones here in a few. I'm just trying to show off a little bit and see if it helps. So I'm going to show off, I'm just showing off the jewelry that I've made that is especially pretty. Or at least in my eyes, and artistic. Nope, that's getting torn apart. I have decided this opal is getting torn out of this piece because I want to repolish this opal and do it justice. Because it fucking deserves it. It was a valiant try. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. That's okay. Try again. Any other crazy feats that I want to show off? Oh, that one. Okay, there. By the way, I didn't really say what this all is. So this is solid 14 karat gold. The whole pendant. Front, back, all around, inside out. Wrapping a 5 karat Ethiopian wearable opal. It has diamonds, ruby, sapphires of multiple colors, and emerald. It weighs like 20 grams nearly, 19, 20 grams of 14 karat gold. And you're going to fail and fail and fail. That's it. And so, Vax, this is my full-time job. I'm disabled. This is what I do for a living. And the way I've made this work is persistence. Like, you just gotta keep going, keep pushing through it. And it's hard. Like, I've spent 6 months struggling to work because sometimes it gets feeling like it's pointless or hopeless. You just gotta push through that the best you can. Up next is a very traditional piece that I made. This is a synthetic alexandrite and moissanite halo ring. It's a 2 karat synthetic alexandrite, and a gorgeous one at that. The ring was handcrafted to be beautiful all the way around. And that is $400. Hi, Ken. Oh my god. Iris, I wish you had a video of that. That would be adorable. Kitties acting like kitties. Oh, the 20 gram. You could, Vax. I'll hit you up on Face or on Instagram after this. I'll chat. I got you. That's something I've wanted to teach people. I've done videos on it. I wouldn't mind giving some assistance along the way, because you do nice work. I think you're capable of it already. This piece is a pendant, and this is $3,500 for the pendant. For next, so the chain would be like $250, but I'll cut $150 off of that to throw it in with this pendant, because, you know, a beautiful chain. Or I got some other chains, like I'd throw this one in for free on it. This chain is not mine, it's on loan, so if I sell it, I've got to sell it for enough to cover it. Yeah, $3,500. Another $3,500 piece. You know what? It's discounted down to $2,800. So, is what it is. That said, at $2,800, if you want that $500 discount, throw in, you know, another kind of bigger pendant, you've got your $500 discount and free chain. So this is a Montana Sapphire pendant. It's got a 1.5 karat Montana Sapphire in the center. another carat of beautiful Montana sapphires, northeast, southwest, and 85 points of diamonds. It is engraved all around. The stone, not even kidding, I've checked at 3 different places to get a replacement of the same quality and size, $1,800 just for that center stone is what it would cost. So, hell of a deal. $2,800. Speaking of wire wraps, this one is $700. Gorgeous at $750. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Now, if you buy that last pendant that I showed, you can get this for only $200 more. Oh, I know, right? This has 4 faceted Montana sapphires that I faceted myself. That one's over a carat. These are like 60 pointers. This is a Montana sapphire crystal that I shaped and polished. It turned out really well. An Australian opal that I thought was gorgeous, but it needs some recutting, so I recut and polished it. And of course, tourmaline, because I love tourmaline. So, Quad, as far as a pawn shop goes, they'll give you the value of the metal. That's what they're willing to give. I spend 60 hours, 50 hours, 120 hours on these pieces. And I've got to make $25 an hour for all the equipment, the housing, all that stuff, just to survive. Like, that's my minimum wage if I want to keep a roof over my head. These are not meant to be, like, if you're wanting jewelry that will hold its value, go buy it from a pawn shop. Like, I would go to my local, and I've got some pieces like that where I will go pick them up, and, you know, you'll pay 50%, maybe 40% on it. Depends. If I have to polish it up, then, you know, a little bit of labor, but not much. And you can, you know, if you ever got to pawn it again, you'll get most of your money back out of it. But when you're buying from like a small artist, that is the last thing. As a matter of fact, I almost never talk about the metal weight because it's fucking irrelevant. Excuse my language. Opal, tourmaline, etched garnet, and tanzanite. Speaking of tanzanite, man, you just listed, like, yeah, all of the above. I also like sapphire crystals a lot. I like all natural crystals because they feel like kyber to me, and I'm a giant freaking nerd. So this is a tanzanite specimen. I believe it's like 3 grams, 2 grams, 2.5 grams. I know it's over 2 grams. I want to say it's between 11 and 15 carats in that Gorgeous, gorgeous tourmaline specimen. Or tanzanite specimen, excuse my language. Then I have tanzanite, diamonds, aquamarine, and some sapphires. Also, this is wrapped in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. And there's enough gold here that I could have made a ring. Very solid piece. This is meant to be like a banger you can wear to parties and whatever, etc. 1450. I'm calculating gold price rising, or how much it's gone up since I made this. Hell, I probably need to add 20% to this piece because the price of gold has doubled since I made this. Like quite literally. Up next, a ring I fabricated. Yeah, that labor is the big part. Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely. If you're buying especially craft jewelry, but even like if you think about it, you buy from say Signet, Kay's Jewelers, Jared, etc. They charge you like as much as I do, and it's all because they have all those pretty ads on the TV or on Facebook. Yeah, it's labor in one place or another. If they're skipping labor on the creation, then they're putting it into advertising. So this is a ring that I made. It's in 10 karat gold. It's got a 40-point center diamond, 2 8-pointers on the side, and some heat-only sapphires. For 10 karat gold, these stones are freaking supreme. Like, that diamond is super clean. All of them are. Super sparkly. The band is, like, meant to last. That piece is meant to last somebody for the next century. I know, yeah. I live in a place called Missoula, Montana. It's stupid costly up here too in Montana. Especially where I live, because it's just where everybody wanted to move to thanks to Yellowstone and COVID. I am asking $1,000 on that ring. For handcrafted 10 karat gold diamonds, that's a steal. But I don't got a lot into my advertising. What next? What next? What next? Damn, that is a great deal. Dude, I'm giving a steal on my room that I rent, and it's still $650 plus chores, or $850 if you're not helping me clean. Like, that's a damn good deal. Nice. This is the way. $400 peridot ring. I really love how this one turned out. The just different design aspect. Yeah, sometimes it's worth it paying that. Like, that's why I charge so much less compared to what other people in my area are charging, is because I demand a good roommate, someone who's not going to get in the way of my operation. Why, hello, Mr. Negro. Oh, that was that got me. I got. I got a fucking well played. Well played. God, that brought me back to living in the hood for a minute there. They like to mess with me being the, nerdy white boy that I was. There's no proof. In all fairness, I have had some really interesting philosophical conversations with people in the African American community on that whole thing. I prefer not to use that language myself, but I can understand the point that they were making. Oh no, Iris is she's doing her job. I've always told her if she's in doubt, just delete the comment. If she has any doubt whatsoever, err on the side of safety. Again, interesting philosophical conversation, and I have no right to have any part of it, but I would say, have that. There are differing views. I wish I wasn't in a monetized setup right now, because I have some stories from back then that are not only hilarious, but kind of deep. That one homie pranked me good. Taught me a good lesson. Do not put my sign down out of my view while I'm panhandling. Still funny as hell, though. You're good. You're good. You didn't walk me into anything, plus I don't know, like, you're good. You've said nothing in chat that's crazy, offensive, anything like that. I don't control people's opinions or how they speak completely. Like, your name's not. I've seen some that have gotten people straight banned. Your name's all right. It was a good one. You got me. I'm asking 1,400 on this. Sorry, that totally derailed me, but it's all right. Indicolite tourmaline on the center. Where am I? Okay. Up top, Cambodian blue zircon. White diamonds, sapphires, and one more Cambodian blue zircon. It's about the same color, but the sparkle hits different than sapphires. Kind of neat. Over here we have Sri Lankan sapphires of a teal color, a Montana sapphire held down with diamonds. The tourmaline is just naturally fat, like, not actually faceted. It's just how tourmaline is, and it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This piece is engraved all the way around. Took a lot of work, put a lot of time into it. I'm really proud of this one. Let's see. Where was I? Yeah. No, and you're absolutely right, Iris. It Mr. Kneecap. Yeah, exactly. And that's pretty much what when I was living in, it's a little spot called Naked City in Vegas. It's right behind the Stratosphere. It's a rough part of town, and I had a lot of interesting conversations about words and, like, especially being from Montana. Yeah, I'm a little unknowledgeable about the subject. I want to know people's opinions on it. And yeah, and a lot of times it is used in a horrible way, but in a lot of times it's not. For me, I just try to play it safe. But also, like, there's also a time to have fun too. It's just not getting carried away or doing so in ways that can be hurtful. My in frame. There we go. Here I have a purple Montana sapphire weighing in at 1.05 carats. Up above it is a pink sapphire. That one's a 30 pointer. This is a 35 point marquee diamond. All the diamonds weigh together, I believe, is 1.05 or 1.15 carats. And this gorgeous piece is $3,200. What I'm going to do is raise the price by $300 so it hits the mark. And that makes it 30 or $3,000 even for this necklace. Star sapphire or